This is what my footage looked like straight out of camera. And this is what it looks like color graded with Dehancer. Hey, I'm Chato, and I'm a freelance filmmaker who's obsessed with that vintage filmic look. So when I heard about Dehancer, a film emulation plugin that emulates real film stocks, bloom, halation, all of that, I knew I had to test it out. In this video, I'm breaking down what it does, how it compares to other tools, and whether it's actually worth your money. Just a few things before we start. All footage is shot on the A7 IV and S-Log 3, and all of my edits are edited in After Effects and color graded in DaVinci Resolve. If you don't know what Dehancer is a tool for realistic film emulation that works inside of DaVinci Resolve, After Effects, Premiere Pro, and many other softwares. It basically simulates the entire analog process, from film stock to printing, developing, bloom, halation, and even grain structure. Unlike just slapping on a LUT, this actually emulates the imperfections and vibe of real film. Dehancer includes many film stocks, like Kodak Vision 3 50D, which is super soft and warm, and Kodak Gold 200 if you're into more contrast. Honestly, I lean into Kodak 50D for this test. It just really nailed that nostalgic feel. Dehancer's grain isn't just slapped on top. It's built into the image, reacts with the contrast, and actually behaves like scanned film. You can even tweak size and resolution independently. Halation is subtle, but makes a difference. See that red glow around the highlights? That's based on how light bleeds in real emotion. It's easy to overdo though. Dehancer has a few prints to choose from, and this section is where the magic really happens. It's kind of like choosing your lab print. It controls how punchy or soft your final grade feels. The results are beautiful, and having been able to test it out on a few projects, I really love that dreamy natural vibe. As you know, this vibe is really hard to replicate, and it could be heavy depending on your system. On my PC, scrubbing through a timeline with Dehancer was smooth overall. Recently, Dehancer updated their pricing to make the software a little more accessible for people who couldn't afford the full lifetime license. Before this change, if you wanted to use Dehancer, you basically had one option: pay several $100s for a lifetime license. And while that made sense for professionals who knew they'd be using it a lot, it was kind of tough for students, hobbyists, or newer creators who might have wanted to test it out without wanting to make such a big investment. So what they did was introduce subscription plans alongside their lifetime licenses. Now instead of dropping nearly $500 right away, you can pay a monthly or yearly fee depending on what works for you. They rolled out options like an individual plan for solo creators and a studio plan for production teams. And to be honest, I think it was a really smart move. Film emulation is a niche, and while Dehancer's quality is seriously unmatched, not everyone can or should have to commit to a huge one-time payment to try it out. I really want to thank Dehancer for giving me a 1-month subscription to their DaVinci Resolve plugin, as well as a subscription to their iOS app. I used the iOS app to color grade some photos, and I was pleasantly surprised with the results. I think Dehancer is a great tool for both pro colorists and rookie colorists. This plugin doesn't overcomplicate color grading, which is great for someone who's new to grading their footage. Dehancer has seriously outdone themselves with this plugin. It can create breathtaking, film-like images in an easy, intuitive way. I wish I had more time to go even deeper with this, but I wanted to get this video out before my trip. So I hope it helped, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.